My name is Brian Grisham from the band Near Life, and you're watching Bay Area Rocks!
You're watching Bay Area Rocks, and I'm Bassy Stacy, and I'm here with the singer from Near Life, and they just played a killer set at Tidal Wave 2010. So go ahead and introduce yourself.
My name is Brian Grisham. I am the bass player and singer of Near Life.
Awesome. And how long have you guys been a band?
Actually, about 6 years. In August, it will be 6 years exactly.
And you guys are handing out these killer demos that you just recorded, right?
The first song on it is off of the new CD that we're working on right now. It's an incomplete song that's on there. It doesn't have the guitar solo that belongs in the middle, or we haven't decided if we're doing a guitar solo or some kind of filler keyboard part or something. But plus it was roughly mastered, so it was just so we could have something to hand out here so people could hear what we're working on, just keep people updated.
Awesome. So if you listen to this, you get more than what you ask for, actually, live in concert. So when's your next show?
Actually, we don't have any shows scheduled right now. Our main focus is just getting our recording done. We should be done within the next couple of months. We've started back in April, and it just takes a lot of time because we all work our day jobs. So we're just trying to work around our schedules and get it done. But it's sounding really good. And we're doing it out of a home-based studio as opposed to going to a professional recording studio, but I actually feel that we've achieved the quality we could if we had blown tons of money on a professional studio, and so that works out really well for us.
Yeah, nowadays you have to cut the corners in order to survive as a band, because there's a lot of shows you play and you don't know who's going to pay you and who's not, right? It's tough in the music scene.
Pretty much, actually. I've had plenty of conversations with a lot of the other guys in bands around our area, especially up from the Sonoma County. And most of the clubs out there don't really pay, and when they do, it isn't much. And so it's difficult to make ends meet, but we do our best.
I'm actually from Santa Rosa, so I know what you mean. I moved out to San Francisco 7 years ago, and I also play music, so I understand that Sonoma County's hard to get a gig and, get people together and actually rally. But I heard that there's going to be a lot more metal shows going on. Have you guys ever played with Seeds of Hate or anybody like that?
Yeah, actually, we played with Seeds of Hate. We haven't played with them in quite a while, but we've played with Seeds of Hate, Boo Radley's house. We played with not too long ago at Quincy's in Rohnert Park. We've also played with Fear the Fiasco. Quite a few bands down there. Then sometimes we get guys coming up from the Bay Area. Just recently, we were supposed to play a show with Askira, but they unfortunately had to pull out of the show. But it still ended up. That was actually the same show that we were supposed to play. We played with Boo Radley's house, and that turned out to be a good show, though.
Awesome. Who are the members in your band?
There's me on bass and vocals. We got Juan Tapia on guitars, and he does most of the leads. And then we got Ed Fulmer. He's the newest addition to the band. He joined us last year, and he plays rhythm guitars. And then Justin Gundelfinger on drums, and he also does vocals.
And you guys are all from Sonoma County?
Yes, we all live in Santa Rosa.
Oh, I love Santa Rosa. I actually really miss Santa Rosa, especially the summertime. Are you surprised to be here in San Francisco and have this cold weather?
Not really. Used to it. We come down here a lot, as much as we can, to play shows and stuff. So.
Awesome. Is this your first Tidal Wave, or have you been here before?
Yeah, this is our first Tidal Wave. There was a possibility if Tidal Wave had happened last year, we would have been on the show, but Jonas offered this show and offered us the opening slot. That was the only slot he had available for us, but we were happy to do it, and we thank him for putting on such a great show, because it's like the Woodstock of metal.
Yes, definitely. So what band besides yourselves are you here to really see?
One of them was the band that just played, Abysmal Dawn. Our guitar player, Ed, is actually doing a side project with their drummer. Don't remember the name of it, but they're doing some recording stuff as well right now. Aside from them, mostly just here to check everyone out. Stone Vengeance I'm looking forward to as well. I believe they're up next.
Yeah, they're an old school San Francisco metal band. They're awesome, and I can't wait to hear them myself. So who are your influences being a bass player and a singer?
My influences are pretty broad-ranged. I listen to Victor Wooten, a lot of jazz, actually, because I used to play a lot of jazz music. Victor Wooten, Jaco Pastorius, Les Claypool from Primus, Also, a big fan of Opeth, and then a lot of classic rock. Actually, most of us, is kind of interesting. Most of us, we listen to more classic rock than we do metal.
Cool. So if you had a chance to go on tour, where would you go? Besides, like, just saying Europe, I mean, like, would you go to, like, Amsterdam, or what would be the place that you really want to go on tour?
I'd actually really like to go to Japan.
Nice. That's awesome, because they pay well in Japan. So if you had a chance to go on tour with any band, what band would you choose to go on tour to open up for?
That would have to be either Opeth or Mastodon.
Nice.
But we're big fans of both Opeth and Mastodon, and Mastodon they drink to match us, so I think it would be quite an entertaining show. And then the guys from Opeth, we know just from watching them and actually talking to them at a couple of their shows that we get along with them really well and have a similar sense of humor.
Awesome. So do you want to tell everybody your website so they can find you and listen to your music?
Yeah, actually, right now we're just operating off of ReverbNation.com. You can go to www.reverbnation.com/nearlife. That's where most of our stuff is right now. We're working on getting nearlifeband.com up.
Awesome. So you're watching Bay Area Rocks. I'm Bassy Stacy, and go get some Near Life. They're killer. Thank you.